finish her off with the final segment, Joe, this is another one by you. Shout out to the production work by Joe. You said that I was on the ones and twos and that you needed a producer and shit at the top of the show. I think you produced more of the show than I did, I will say. So you have something new and a new concept that you're going to pull up. And I would just like to introduce it first as the Kuvetakis Quarterback Fuck Around and Find Out scale. And just give me 1 second to put this up on the screen, Joe, and then I'm going to give you the floor, brother.
Well, while you put it up, I'll just say this started as a joke, maybe in the chat. I don't even remember. Maybe we were just talking one day. And I can't believe what a great job you've done with this production. But it was just
around find out quarterback scale is looking really good. The F.A.F.O index, as you pointed out.
The QB F.A.F.O index. Yeah.
Yes.
So after all season, just watching Patrick Mahomes, right? Just hang in these games, play terrible, throw bad picks, hang in these games, and then go win in the last 2 minutes of seemingly every game this season until like the last 2 weeks. You know, he fucked around and he got Rashee Rice injured. You know, just constantly fucking around. But here's the thing: he never finds out. Patrick Mahomes has he on the F.A.F.O scale, he's a 10 at the fuck around and a 0 in the finding out. And so it just pisses me off as a Raiders fan. I see it every week. I see him not playing great, and I see him winning every damn game. They're going to win the Super Bowl again. This guy will never get his comeuppance.
That's a great point.
So then, you know, I mentioned this idea to you guys, and Trav, of course, turned it into this great chart. And then, of course, we were just like, well, who else is on this chart and where do they lie, right? So I don't know, Trav, go ahead.
Yeah. So the next guy, Joe, we talked about it, deliberated in depth.
Yeah. This, you know, a couple of years ago might have been a different answer, but I'd say right now the guy who is not fucking around and also not finding out is Justin Herbert. Just thrown 3 picks this year in that Harbaugh offense. Just does everything right. You know, he's got like something like a Josh Allen or Drake May profile, right? But in a offense that doesn't want him to fuck around at all, and because they don't want to find out, they can win games another way. So I'd say he's at a 0-0 on the F.A.F.O scale, the F.A.F.O index.
Yeah, absolutely. And the next guy, Joe, you called this one out early in the group chat, and I thought it was a pristine call out on your part.
Oh yeah, Derek Carr. It just all he does is find out. This guy throwing, he doesn't fuck around, but this guy has been finding out for like seemingly forever. He's been finding out since, I don't know, 2017. Ever since he broke his leg, he's been finding out. And then, you know, he has done some dumb things running the ball. So I guess in fairness, he definitely fucks around when he runs the ball. I've seen him fumble the ball into the end zone for a touchdown twice, 2 years in a row on the Raiders. This year, he broke his wrist fucking around running the ball. But throwing, he's pretty conservative. He'll take some deep shots, but only when it's one-on-one and he's throwing to Rashid Shaheed. And otherwise, you know, but still, he's constantly finding out and finding ways to lose.
Love it. And last, but certainly
This is obvious.
Not least.
Let's take a second for the listeners to guess.
Of course.
Who is the ultimate fuck around, find out quarterback?
The ultimate.
Who is in the top right corner of this chart? You already know.
Ding, ding. You are right. If you guessed Jameis Winston.
God damn, we love this guy.
The QB F.A.O. index champion for sure.
Yeah. He should change his name to F.A.F.O Winston.
Yes, F.A.F.O Winston, no doubt. I'm not sure the Lord will allow that, Joe.
It's so fun while we've got him for however many games we get him for each season. It's such a blast, but ultimately he leads to his own demise because he just keeps just chucking it. God bless him, though. I mean, he made Jerry Jeudy a thing. We had all given up on Jerry Jeudy. He made Jerry Jeudy a thing. That deserves some kind of award. We're going to give him the F.A.F.O Index Champion Award.
I love it. And we got a few more years of finding out with Jameis, too. He's getting some more shots for a few seasons, and so...
Yeah,
I'm just here to smoke it all in. Jax, we talked about that on Undrafted too, and he is just magic.
He was fucking around so much and finding out so much, they had to bench him. For a guy for a guy who I guess what is his, maybe Dorian Thompson, whatever his stupid name is further than Derek Carr or David Carr, all the Carr family, because he has 1 touchdown pass in his career and 11 picks. And they were like, you know what? Jameis, you're a little too fun for our entire city. We're gonna go ahead and surely lose with this absolute nobody. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. No. DTR is definitely in the Derek Carr quadrant of this graph. He is not fucking around too much, but constantly finding out. And
he finds out every single throw.
My fellow UCLA Bruin, I love him. I think he got a win for us against SC one time, but I never thought he was an NFL talent, and I'm sorry to say that. We found out enough, I think.
Who are some of the historical Jameis Winston All-Stars? Like Jeff
Well, George. I was just going to say
Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic. There's another one. Yes.
Yeah. Gardner's up there.
Yes.
Gardner's up there for sure.
Gardner's fucking around and finding out quite a bit for sure.
You know, definitely. I'll say Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is pretty high up there this season in particular. He's been finding out a lot, but people.
Please don't mention his name in this house.
I'm sorry. He's got like this reputation as like this check down thrower. He is not. He is a timing based. I'm going to throw it to my guy, and I don't give a shit kind of thrower.
Yeah.
So I think he's up there as well. He's probably like, middle of the upper right quadrant.
Brett Favre fucked around and found out big time. Brett Favre was around well before the fuck around and find out scale.
We could change the first F to Favre.
Yeah, yes. Favre around and find out. Or fuck around and Favre out.
Boom. That's so good.